King. Every time. I check the mic check before I mic check. Every time I mic check, I ask for my check. I'm done with this shit like Jordan. All black jungle fever, I'm corner.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm hanging out with Octopizzo. Oh my God, Octo! I haven't seen you since you started growing your hair.
Yeah, man. I look pretty.
You look pretty.
So why not? For my daughter, anything.
Wait, she wanted you to do this.
Yeah.
You did this for Tracy.
I do it for Tracy.
Oh.
She loves it. So Tracy, I'm gonna keep this for you until he's like, Daddy, change it.
Okay, what you say, Octo, when you're unajua?
Kada.
I know you have an heir to your throne, to your empire.
Of course, hey.
And your name?
Ndume. And Flacco.
Flacco.
Freddie.
Sounds like a designer. Sounds like a brand.
Yeah.
I like that. When you name them for the future.
Freddie Flacco.
Yeah. And then you have two girls, right?
Two girls.
Yes. You have
Queen.
Yeah. Queen
Tracy.
Queen Tracy and
Princess Zara.
Princess Zara. So Princess Zara looks like Northwest. I know you've seen that comparison a lot online.
A lot, but she's more prettier than
Hey, goddamn. All right. Well, let's get Kanye coming at
no matter what it is.
Sex. Choose me. This is going to be a different interview from any that I have done with Octo because one, I think I look pregnant. And then we just need to talk about how you're changing with your brand and you're growing and you're progressing. And I love that you're evolving to like the next phase of your life. You know, now it's all about New Africa. Tell us about that.
New Africa is just a new way of looking at things, a new way of like repackaging what we've been known for from like in an international level. Like people have just known Africa for animals and and diseases and aid. Like even when you talk with people about like foreign policies, which young people don't even care about, but it's really important. Because when China comes to Kenya, what's their business with the government? Are they just coming to build roads or go? But they have policies. How are those policies helping Africans? What's the picture they're showing out there of Kenya? You go to out there, we celebrated mostly as athletes, and this is why we are always like Team Terge, because that's what people know Kenya for. They don't know artists. In fact, it's animals and athletes. So at least we have that athlete thing going on. But again, there's all this like, there's Kibera, which is the biggest slum in Africa, and bad things are happening, and it's the most dangerous place. It's not.
Yeah.
That's why can't we give the narrative the way it is? Why are we always letting people say stuff for us? Or we're waiting for people to go out there, people like Lupita, like you have to go out there and become Hollywood, and then now you can start saying, okay, now that I'm here, I want you to tell you something. No, why can't we say it now?
Say it now when you don't have that much influence, and then you can continue with the conversation when you get to that big platform. And you know what's so funny is that Lupita's an angel and we all love her, but this one interview she did with Ellen, and this is my personal opinion. Of course, I will see your hateful comments in the comment section, which is still fine. On an Ellen interview, and she was talking about an animal. I think it was like an elephant or something. I think Ellen asked her about like other animals or something. Or there were lions. I think maybe it was that time lions were fighting. Again, I'm not very sure because it was a long time ago, and she didn't go like, listen, they're animals, but we also have this and this and this good. That's what all people think. So I was like, she would have showcased, you should have told her that yes, there was an animal, but other than the animal, there's
like,
also
look at me. She
like
could have just
look at me, like I'm well educated,
and
I'm okay, and I'm from Kenya.
I'm in Hollywood.
And I'm in Hollywood. When French Montana did his unforgettable video, it was great. I loved that he celebrated everything at the time with the ghetto kids. But he should have also shown other sides of Uganda other than just the slum. Even I have never seen that side of Uganda.
Exactly, and this is why I've had this problem too with people when they say like, why is Octo going to shoot a video in Beverly Hills? Why can't he always just shoot in Kibera? Because I want to show these kids that we can be those guys. We can get there if you walk towards it. It's not always like, let's just keep it hood, like, hey, let's just play in Kibera. How are you growing this kid? If his mom is telling his mom, I want to be like Octo. Alafu madhe yake anaambia Octo na kwa hapa kwa kinyozi.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
What are you saying?
And what weird picture is the same way when I was starting rapping, everybody expected me to have that underground like, hey, tumesota, tuko mtaani, tunashoot wase. Z, and I came out like, no, we have swag, we have fashion, you know, we have good food, tuko na chapati, wamadetu mazona uzapa, masukuma zingine fresh sana. Nobody represents. That's the Africa I want people to see.
Yeah, it's true, because he showed a different side of Kibera. He's like, yes, you know what, we're broke. We may not have that much, but we're gonna make whatever it is that we have work.
Yeah.
You know, so akasifu toy market, unaweza kapoa na okay, you know what I mean? Like with just a little that you have, and I love that. And there's this clip that I got from the Youth Connect event that was in Kigali recently, and this is what Ethan had to say.
This world is all about branding and marketing. The #1 branders in the universe is the United States. They made United States seem like it's the best place in the world to be. It's the land of the free, home of the brave. I go there to find and chase my dreams. We have to be able to tell our own stories. Directors, filmmakers, entertainers, it's gonna be clearly, and the press, it's gonna be your job to redefine how people think about Africa. Because you're here, you see what's going on. You clearly can see in a vivid picture the good, the bad, and the ugly. About country integrity, you have a certain reputation you have to keep. No one puts their family business out into the street. One of the problems we have in Africa is that when something happens, the press is quick to put out negative energy and quick to put out a negative story. And then that story goes on to internet, and other broadcasting systems take it and they post it. So when you look at places like Kenya, for instance, that I know of, maybe 2 terrorist attacks, but it was everywhere. So now people was afraid to go to Kenya because somebody shot up the mall. But then when you look online, there was over 25,000 attacks in the US, but you only knew about maybe 5 or 6. So we have to really rebrand. And then when you look at how the world perceives Africa, they're right. You know, you see zebras, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. You get to the point where you think Africa's just a big jungle. The images that they're showing of Africa is historical images. This is way before civilization. This is when they were still, you know, battling with spears, like times of Shaka Zulu.
Imagine that. So it's all about us showing a fantastic picture. So he was talking about Kenya, and you know how in the United States of America it's just like, it's PR, everything. You know, you need to show the good Octo. Why is it that we celebrate the negative more?
I think because it also goes back to like what our governments have represented us out there. They're always asking. They're never trading. We are always like, can you help us?
Oh, we've never shown that.
We've never shown like we have something, not help us, can we trade? We have coffee. Everywhere in the States, every Starbucks that I ever went to, I went to 4 different states. Every Starbucks has Kenyan coffee. Why can't we show that? Nobody's ever said like, hey, Kenyan coffee. And the only coffee that we go with like 50-50 who's beating us is from Ethiopian. Yeah. But ours is still dope.
Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about, hey, like every Starbucks, every coffee that every American drinks is Kenyan?
So this is the thing, right? We do have problems. We do have a couple of things that we need to work on, but it's not all disease, poverty, shida. Like ni kama kwenyu, najua labda ulienda home hauna fees, si ndio? Lakini haimaanishi uko kwenyu yani mko na shida na hakuna kitu hata moja nzuri, uko na afya. You can talk about that. You're alive, you can talk about that. This is the conversation we're having, guys. And then there was also, you know, the Refugeenius campaign that you have been driving. We've been seeing you traveling all around the world. In fact, you're talking about going to Starbucks. You were in the States because of the UNHCR brand ambassadorship that you've taken on. Tell us about that.
Let me correct you there a little bit.
Oh, see, brand ambassadorship.
My lady. Okay, when I went to the States, I went to the States through my friend Mr. Bob Goodell.
Oh, you didn't go
the US ambassador. No.
Okay,
I went to Geneva with the UNHCR.
Okay.
To like try to tell them what we are trying to do with the Refugeenius, which is about empowering young people, using arts as a livelihood, so that, because that's what for me in the refugee camps, because for me that's what I've made who I am. It's through rap. If I didn't rap, that's it. I will be probably somewhere. Yeah, I will be nowhere. And I feel like there's many of kind of Octos there, and I feel like every young person, especially in Africa, is talented. You just have to realize it and nurture it. So we are there to nurture those guys and see what direction they take. But when I was in state, I was there for a leadership program that I was taken with the Ambassador Godek. And yeah, and like also through this is where this new Africa ideas were coming, because I said like I've never seen why these guys always looking at us. And I asked this question like now. I ask it in like, and I asked for a guy from the White House like, how come when the United States is talking to like China, it's always trade like, okay, you guys will manufacture this and we get this and it's like this. But when it comes
in Africa,
when it comes in African country, we're giving you aid.
We don't want aid.
Why it's not like it's never trade? It's like we are giving you aid because you don't have stuff. No, we have stuff. So, but why are we not talking about it? You know, why all of us are just be like trying to be Jay-Z?
Yeah.
And Jay-Z wants to come to be a real African.
Yeah. That's true. They do want to connect to the motherland. I gotta say that. All right. So now, Octo, as we wind up, there was some comments that Baby Cool made about Kenyan artists, and he said that Kenyan artists are lazy.
Yeah.
Comments.
Bro, Baby Cool. We're not lazy. We're not lazy. We work so hard, man. Look at us. It's Octopizzo or die, Baby Cool. We work so hard. And it's easy. Nowadays you can just, you know, everything you can Google and you can check analytic. Even the best, like, how comes, I asked this question today, I wanted to ask him, how many African artists have come to Kenya compared to the same number of African artists that have gone to Uganda? How many Ugandan artists have come to perform in Kenya compared to how many Kenyan artists have gone to Uganda? That means we work hard here, the money is here, Nigerians are coming, South Africans are coming, Ugandans are coming. When he was making these comments, he was in Kenya. I don't know why somebody didn't just whoop his gang.
So let me ask you this. You said that, you know, Baby Cool is making these comments and no one's...
I don't know where this comment is based on. Like, he has to say...
It was an interview and he said, you know, Kenyan artists just need to work harder.
Bro, people work hard. It's just probably it doesn't reflect, and also Uganda is a landlocked country. So some people when they work hard, it doesn't reach Uganda. So
oh my God.
We understand this. Uganda is landlocked. Everything that goes to Uganda passes through Kibera. So lazima ungefiti kwanza. Ama hiyo really tunaweza fikiria.
Listen, for my Uganda family, this is not, of course, any insult to you. This was just an artist talking to his fellow artist about the craft and about the industry. Octopizzo, check out New Africa. We're going to put up the link down below. Follow him on social media at Octopizzo. Swag!
This is Africa. Hold up, this is New Africa.